my page. We're on Road Comics Adventures page
right?
on Facebook,
And we're on now on
YouTube.
yeah, I'm going to switch this, however. Show. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, but I've got to change it. You know what? This is supposed to have been done before we got on. All right, 28.
Oh, we forgot about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It's all right.
12, 23, 25. All right.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Well, it's the eve before the eve of the Christmas Eve.
That's why I said Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. How you doing? We're working on our lighting.
We're getting better every time.
So YouTube, not bad. Facebook, Renee Bray, not bad. Facebook, Road Comics, we still have some work to do. We're not sure what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know what the problem is either, but
There we go. All right.
And now we're live on here.
We've been live for a minute, and we got even a viewer. I'm not sure who the hell would be viewing this.
Well, this is one of those rare nights where look at my partner. He's stepping up his game. He's in a suit jacket.
You know, I'm acting as if it's a holiday special show.
I blow dried my hair instead of going, screw it.
And me, I showered, although it was at 7 o'clock this morning, but I did shower today. By the way, not that anybody cares. I'm about a month and a half, 2 months overdue for a haircut. So with each progressive podcast, it's going to look more and more unruly.
Well, look at me. I'm also right there with you. And I'm probably going to wait till I get to Wilmington, my hometown.
Isn't that like, oh, that's the end of January. End of January. It's towards the middle-ish. It's towards the end of the middle part of January.
What's the date that we're there?
God, I'm going to ballpark it.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
no,
it's 16th.
I believe it's the 16th.
16th.
Let's check the handy book.
Oh my God, we're going to the book.
We're going to the book.
By the way, how's everyone doing? And thanks for tuning in. This is Road Comics Adventures with Renee Bray. That would be this young lady right here. And myself, Flip Orley. Road Comics, Debbie Keller.
Hi, Debbie Keller.
I don't know if she's watching, but she said she likes it. Anyway, thanks for, it is Daddy-O.
Daddy-O, you're here early.
Well, it's 5 o'clock in Arizona, which is where Daddy-O is from. So, you know.
Yeah, you were right. January 16th. We will be in my hometown of Wilmington, Ohio, doing a show for Paws. Ticket sales have been very good.
They've been doing well. Been very, very pleased.
And we're hoping to sell out. So if you are interested in tickets, you know, there's only so many tickets we can sell.
Let's see if I can do this.
Please do that. But while I'm there, I also have a couple of friends who are hairstylists. So I know I can get my hair done while we're there. I'm sure that's how you would enjoy spending your time sightseeing.
Nothing better than watching the Renee get clipped.
That
Did that come out? That didn't come out.
You know what? We're not going to do this because we've already had a little spat with my friend Bash today.
Oh, so okay.
Well,
so long story short, Renee has for years been doing comedy in Florida, all over the country, but was based out of Florida, and consequently has become friends and friendly with many of the local Florida comics, some of whom work like statewide, some who work regionally, some who work nationally. One of the comics that she has been friends with for a very long time is a guy named Bash.
Bash is a great guy. As a matter of fact, I've known Bash probably just almost as long as I've known you.
That's not true because he's like 12.
No, he's not. He's a little bit older. He sounds younger.
He sounds like a child, but not immature, just young.
Yeah.
Youthful. He sounds youthful.
Yeah. No, I've known him for probably 25, 30 years. At least.
Really?
And he's a great guy. And he got in touch with me over Facebook a while back. And I actually invited him to participate in my retirement show. because he's such a great guy.
I did know that actually.
Yeah. And I really like him until today.
Bark, bark, barker.
Because you know what he says today? I asked him if he'd ever seen any of the podcasts, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I've seen the podcast." And he goes, "You're always giggling, and Flip, or as he calls you, Flippe,
Felipe.
is the normal one." I'm sorry. What?
Oh, and then it gets better.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Felipe is very normal and nice, and he. Where am I giving him an accent? I'm not even sure what the accent is.
Well, he's Pakistani. So.
But that's not a Pakistani accent. I'm not sure what it. So you know, Felipe. Oh, because of the way you pronounce my name. Felipe is nice and seems normal. And Renee.
It seems like she's off her meds.
It seems like you're off your meds.
Which might be true and it might not be. Actually, Flip made a huge error today because I've had a little bit of sugar.
So without going into detail, and I'm not a big one to tease, I'm not, but evidently I've been getting roped into the whole teasing thing. So I cook. I love to cook. I just said I love to cook. I enjoy cooking. Cooking's fun. It's something I like to do. And so on Road Comics Adventures YouTube page, we started a segment called Spicing It Up with Flip, and I release a cooking video at noon Central Time every Sunday.
Now, let me tell you, can I tell them how it started?
No, of course.
Flip has cooked all but one meal since I've been here since mid-July. He's a fabulous cook. I have loved everything he cooked. And not only that, but because I enjoy a low-carb diet, he's taken his recipes and his concoctions and made them all very low-carb. And it's kept me from spiraling and going in to, not low-carb.
Well, Renee started eating very low carb mid-February of this year, and really, really, really hit it hardcore and ended up losing a bunch of weight. And actually, we just both believe she was sort of on the wagon train earlier than me, but just carbs, generally speaking, are not the best things for our body. And so this is not a nutrition channel, whatever. And this is not medical advice. It's just our personal opinions. And so she really hit like low to no carbs, or as close as she could get, and lost a bunch of weight. And so, I mean, I don't know if I'm cooking keto, and I make that pretty clear every time I cook something. I just know I'm reducing as many carbs as I can while trying to make something really fun to eat and flavorful and tasty. And
okay, so now can I go back to my story?
Well, wait a second. So Renee asked me if I would make a holiday meal.
Well, I wasn't going to get to that yet. I was talking about how we started Road Comics Adventure.
Right. That's what so before we get into the whole holiday meal, take it away, Renee. We's on pork time.
What happened was I said to him, "You're so good at this. We should film it and we could do cooking videos." And he goes, "No, nobody'd like to watch those." And I go, "I think they would." And you guys have proven that you do.
Well, we got one video, which was Meatloaf, which got over 5,000, actually over 5,500 views, which shocked the hell out of me. And I'm not sure exactly why that happened, but
I think it's because meatloaf is something that people search for, meatloaf recipes. And it's one of those things that because you do it low carb, people went looking for low carb meatloaf. And I love that you're getting some attention with your cooking because your cooking is really good.
Well, I appreciate it.
And also, you have shown a propensity for loving your cookware. And I don't mean that in the kinky kind of like you love your dog accessory type thing.
I don't love my dog accessory.
Do you like trying to say it?
Accessory.
You sounded like Antonio.
1 bowl, 2 bowl, 3 bowl. Hard to say.
See, if you guys don't know some of the jokes, it's because you weren't here last week.
Or the week before.
Something.
Whatever it was.
But anyway, he really loves his Lodge cast iron skillet. And I kind of appreciate that because my grandmother used to cook with a cast iron skillet. And and he's a very good cook. And so I happened to post some of his stuff on the Lodge page. And lo and behold, they sent me the invitation to the holiday contest. Take it away.
Oh, I didn't know that you were going to actually tell even that part. So Lodge, by the way, and again, everything that I say, and I think Renee says as well, it's our opinion. Again, we're not offering advice, but I personally believe that cooking in Teflon is a horrible idea. I personally believe that Teflon is a horrible product. I think that it's potentially not healthy. If you cook in Teflon, you do you, man, you do. But me personally, I think it's a horrible. What?
This is how they're going to know it's not a health channel.
So I think so. I've cooked in carbon steel. I've cooked in stainless steel. I've cooked in enameled cast iron and cast iron. And
hey, my love Joe.
Oh, howdy do. I like carbon steel, but I'm not a big fan. But I love cast iron, and I love enameled cast iron. And so I buy Lodge, and I do because I don't exclusively buy American-made products, although I try to for the most part. But Lodge is made in America. We're not sponsored, for goodness sakes, by them, but they're made in America. They're really, really reasonably priced, and it's a great value because they're well made. And if you take care of them,
can we get to the contest?
No, I'm just going to say I plan on leaving my cast iron to my kid. I think it'll last that long, which is amazing. So Renee, we're talking about.
Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow if you don't get to the story part of it.
Well, then it doesn't matter how well I take care of it, does it? It'll be left up to him to carry the torch.
So here's what happens. Since you're not going to finish.
I was just.
Okay. You took a breath. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead. Tell them about it. I got the invitation and I told you.
So she got the invitation for us to join in on the contest from Lodge for the holiday meal. It had to be cooked in a Lodge product. You couldn't use AI or it had to be a regular, you made it yourself. Did it say original recipe or no?
No.
Okay.
It has to be something made in a Lodge
product.
And it's for the holidays. And it's a contest. And I started showing him some pictures and things. And I had a couple of ideas. And then he started. It took us about 15 minutes of going boop, 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 back and forth. And we had what it was.
So for the most part, when I cook something, it usually is more savory. It's usually a little bit spicy to a lot spicy, depending. Although I won't use spice just for the heat. I want the flavor. And, kind of hearty for the most part. But what I've never cooked and never even contemplated cooking is something that's sort of a real meal, not a dessert, but a meal that sort of has sweet tones to it.
Right. So because we're not going to tell you what it is right now, and here's why. The contest with Lodge is a matter of posting the picture. And I think given your recipe, we're going to give the recipe.
Yeah, of course.
On the Lodge thing. And the contest goes to January 5th, but it's all based on how many people actually like your photo.
People literally get on that site and they vote. You got to vote.
Got to vote. Trust me, you'll be hearing more about this contest until you're sick of hearing about it, because I'm going to beg you guys to vote. Because not only did he make something for the very first time, do it on video, which chefs don't do that. They don't do something.
You know, I'm not
okay.
saying I don't care, but you know, like I'm going to throw caution to the wind and see. Half the time, first of all, I never cook with a recipe ever. Secondly, I almost never measure anything. And then as I'm making something, I'll just realize it needs more of this or it needs more of that, and I'll just sort of wing it.
How long have we been on? I'm just-
15.
Okay, I'm just curious because at some point I do want to get to some of the clubs. But so here's what I'm going to tell you. Not only, oh, you're going to hate this, just suck it up, Buttercup. Not only did he make it perfectly, photographing it was a pleasure because it's a beautiful plate. And the taste was off the charts. And it's something so totally different that he's never done before. But we don't want to post it. My thing is, I'm more strategic than he is. I think if we post it, people are going to see it and they're going to try to steal it.
Can I read a couple of these real quick?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, he enjoys cooking and long walks in the kitchen. But WOK walks. Christopher, stop talking and get back on the stage. Renee,
Christopher who?
get the tour going.
Oh,
cows.
Christopher Coles. That's the guy I was talking to the other day. I told you, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Remember down in Fort Myers? Hey, Christopher.
Kevin Patrick, Meatloaf always brings him in. Edie Williams. Eddie. Son of a biscuit. Everyone over 50 who lived in the South has seen cornbread sticks cooked in a lodge pan.
Yeah. And you know what? They do have a lot of cornbread on there, a lot of cornbread with jalapeno. But anyway, that's what's going to be coming up. I'm so glad to see some of the comedy buddies coming and checking out the show because we are supposed to be about road comics, and we're pretty excited about that.
This is going to be a roadie, comic-y kind of a year coming up.
Amazingly enough,
roadie comedy.
We booked 4 dates in one venue yesterday. We're not ready to announce it yet, but I think by this time next week we'll be ready to announce it. It's they are going to do through the next year 2 of the hypnosis shows.
That would be the hypnosis shows.
And then they're going to do 2 of the
Road Comics Adventures
live. The world's most adorable train wreck. We're really happy and really excited. And actually, we just booked a winery in Clearwater for May the 2nd.
We did.
It's Aspirations Winery. And oh my God, what nice people we have been dealing with.
Those tickets go on sale, I'm told, January 5th.
And who told you that?
You did. I tried to make it sound like there's a whole machinery thing happening. The Renee goes, just seeing the tickets go on sale on January 5th. All right, whatever.
We do it all ourselves. Well, we do have our intern.
That's true. Countdown. What? It didn't work. Oh my God. We don't get a gift. Oh, we're back. Welcome.
Oh, we've been having a great time. We also booked.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. We're in Kearney, Nebraska.
That's the World Theater.
The World Theater, January 8th. And this isn't a tease, but it's stuff that we're not allowed by contract to give a lot of details on. We're also filming a documentary while we're in Nebraska.
I didn't know where you were going with that. This is actually a true story. We are contractually obligated to keep our yaps shut. So I'm not sure why we're giving sort of a future tease. However, I will say I'm very excited about this. I think it'll be really interesting. And this will be my first foray into the documentary world.
As is mine. I have worked on a couple of television sets.
Yes.
I mean, sets where they do television shows. However, this will be the first time, and you and I are responsible for putting this together, writing, directing, and filming.
And editing. Yeah, like the whole shooting match. Soup to nuts, as they say.
Yes. To go back to the cooking thing, because that's how we roll.
Soup to nuts.
Oh,
can we wrap that final package up into a bow?
Okay.
So I made this sweet with a little bit of spice dish. It came out actually better than I expected.
Oh, first of all, I did some studying on how to shoot food
with a camera. This stuff for you.
Yeah. I did a lot of research. Are you going to do the impression?
I don't know which one.
The one you do of me while I'm trying to shoot the food. When I said lift up the pan to a 45.
Oh my goodness gracious. So we have this meal in the Lodge pan, and she's trying to get the best lighting and the best angle and the best this and that, but she wants to see.
And it's time sensitive because you want your meal hot.
So she wants to show it in the Lodge pan, and she goes, Flip. And I go, yeah, you're in it. She goes, that'd be really helpful. I know you cooked the meal, but if you could additionally at this moment take the handle of the Lodge pan and just raise it up ever so slightly so that the glare from the overhead lights it ceases to be a problem, and that way they can also see the food better as well as the Lodge pan. And just before I go to grab the handle, she goes, but don't you destroy the way it looks in the pan or I'll kill you. That impression? Flip, can you help me out? But don't F it up. I don't want to see one thing out of place, Flip. Thank you.
And I would like to say he's lying.
Not even exaggerating.
But if one piece of that food had rolled, I think I would have killed it because it was perfect. It was perfect.
So we enjoyed a portion of that meal after we video.
It was good.
So
it's actually tastes as good as it looks, which is amazing to me.
So we video recorded it because I'm going to put that recipe on Road Comics YouTube for Flip Spicing It Up, and that'll be in a couple of weeks. But we took pictures, and then we actually enjoyed the meal. And so anyway, this morning, along with eggs, because I always make eggs in the morning, it's something we enjoy. I cut a bit of the leftovers from the sweet dish, and I gave it to the Renee.
You're going to do the impression of me again, aren't you?
And then as she's enjoying her sort of dessert-like addition to breakfast, it was like feeding her crack.
We didn't go low carb.
No, this is not there was no way to make it low carb for what we had discussed and wanted to do. There's no way.
Right. We wanted to do this. I thought I could handle a little bit of sugar.
Oh my God. She stuck her finger in the plate and then she's like,
I was threatening to snort sugar at one point.
It was crazy. And then she lost her sense of humor. And I'm saying silly stuff. And she's just looking at me all day like this.
That's not how I look.
Oh, you're right. It was more like, I'm like, that was funny. She's like, under different circumstances, it might be.
You said you were dating a podcast that was an Italian girl, and you wanted, I don't know what you were talking about. So I don't know. I'm just like pork
Pork
time.
time.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got to get off the
let's
pork
go.
time.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
God.
We have Adam Smith, who's and Christy Langerberry. Langerfeld.
You guys, we don't call any of you by your real names. And believe it or not, because most of you are my friends except for
Daddy-O.
Daddy-O.
And
a
Daddy-O's
couple-
name I get right, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like Christy. he
Hey,
from-
Bash.
Oh,
Sorry.
there's Bash. Oh, we already talked
You
about
have a
Bash.
line of white spot behind you under the photo. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, douchebag. I've spackled, but I haven't been able to match the paint.
Oh, Bash. See, you two can't be buds now. See what you get for
Oh,
Sandy.
shit. You know what it is? We're supposed to bring the wheel. We have the wheel of...
Oh, who's asking for the wheel?
No, it normally hides the white splotches that Bash was so nice to point out.
Yeah, that is true. We have the wheel of excuses, and God knows you'll probably use it before it's.
Oh
all
my
said
God,
and done.
Bash. Hey, my first time tuning in live. Let me point out some of the defects in your program.
Well, isn't that what he did earlier today?
He was talking about you being off your meds. I was okay with that. That worked for me. Renee, you're
Hey.
off your meds. I'm like, man, you're onto something.
and I don't know if you guys have noticed how much more southern I have gotten since.
Oh my God.
The-
Going
the-
from Florida, which is in the South, but it's not part of the South. Not really.
No, I mean when you do me.
Well, I'm doing an accurate representation.
Flip.
Yeah.
Whenever, well,
Really?
I'll
Oh.
tell you a lie.
Oh. Here's how things work, right? She would go, hey, Flip, would you make a holiday meal for a lodge contest? I'm like, I'd rather not. I don't want to mess with it. Flip, I'd really appreciate if you do me a solid and maybe do a recipe for the lodge contest. I'm like, all right. Am I making that up? No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I can send you. I'm not going to repeat that.
Hey, isn't it enough that I already got in trouble for being a racist,
on
trying to do something fun for you for your birthday?
so Bash said that to help come paint the house, he could send some people over that stereotypically, at least according to Bash, have some experience with painting.
Yeah, here's the deal. Bash is Pakistani. He does comedy about it. He's a very funny guy. We love him. He said to me earlier today, he said he wanted a poster that says, "Who's the Packy?"
Who's your
Like,
Packy?
who's your Packy? Like, who's your daddy? And I said to Flip, I'm going to get in on the computer and I'm going to make him a poster for his birthday because his birthday was a couple of days ago. Happy birthday, Bash.
Well, I'd have said happy birthday if not for that little comment. Happy
And
birthday.
I was going to do a picture of him and go, "Who's your Packy?" Well, do you know what AI told me? That they do not do things like that because they don't find it socially acceptable. And I want to go, we're comedians.
Yeah, so a comic who wrote the line, a gentleman with Pakistani heritage,
Yeah.
wrote the line, "Who's your Packy?" And we thought, well, that's funny. We'll do "Who's your Packy?" And AI's like, you know what? He may have written it, but down deep, he's emotionally scarred, and we're not going to be a party to it. I read the AI. That's what it said.
I'm not even sure you can read anymore. So anyway, Bash, I really wanted to do something for you. And he books a room down in Florida. We'll be talking about it because Bash, Flip and I haven't talked about this yet, but I'm his manager. And you've already heard that all I have to do to get him to do something is
Flip.
go Flip,
Live.
Flip.
The more I's in my name, the more she really wants something to happen.
And we just might be coming in to work your room. Also, back to Christy, Linger Lagerfeld, or
Christy, I know it. I know it's Hackenberg Lingerfeld, but that's
your Linger Lager Lingerfeld.
it's more fun to kind of make part of it up as I go.
We are so grateful to you because Christy found a gig for us, hooked us up with it, and we're going to be working a lot around her. And we are going to be spending a lot of time with Christy and Rob. You will find pictures of them on Road Comics Adventures.
Really?
And yeah,
Okay.
they were at the Dowd.
Well, I know they're Dowd. I didn't know they were prominently displayed.
Well, just like I did Mark Majori. We got pictures of him. Jeremiah's got a picture displayed on our YouTube channel. Because why? Because we like to, the people that we talk about, Adam, Chef Adam.
Love Adam.
Never
met him.
He's coming to see us in
Never met him.
Minerva. He's a great guy. He's a lot of fun. We've talked about Chef Adam. He is coming all the way to Minerva, Ohio from Cleveland to see us.
For those of you who don't have a map of Ohio, that's about a 6-hour drive.
Yeah. And he's coming to see Flip's show and to hang out with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a chance to hang out with them for some reason, evidently.
Well, he can hang out with you too, before and after the
All
show.
right. The way you
I'm
put it.
sorry.
No, you said he's coming to see your show and he's coming to hang out with me. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll be with Storm the Road Comics Adventure Dog, I guess. Or
and that, did we interrupt your little text conversation there?
My phone lit up and I wanted to check it out. This is from Debbie Keller.
It is. Is she going, what kind of?
She said hello. By the way, Debbie Keller, dear friend of mine in Daddy-O's neck of the woods in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And not only a dear, it's a friend of yours.
Apparently somebody, and he enjoys that very much when that goes on.
So Debbie Keller was not only 4 years along with her family, her husband, and the rest of her family, dear friends, but Debbie for years was also my publicist. So,
and we'll be seeing you again. Actually, I'm going to go on the next road trip out
to Arizona. Yeah. So that'll be. Oh, Daddy-O. So the Renee is going to come to Arizona with me. We are thinking maybe May or June.
Yes,
I think.
Look at me.
That's from people. Oh, Chrissy says, hell yeah. I'm not sure what it's hell yeah to, but it's
hell yeah, because we're going to be spending some time up at their house
hell
with
yeah.
her and Rob and the kids.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully JR, Tyler, and Riley.
Right.
Because, but we have tons of pictures with them.
So, can I change the subject?
Let me try and stop you.
Okay, this is a segue. So out of the blue, a couple days ago, I get a robocall from the company that bought the company that does my pest control.
Oh, dear God. Why are we talking about?
Well, I'm just curious. So a guy who owned a small company who did pest control for my house recently, and he told me he was going to do it, sold out to a bigger company that's regional, not just local. And but he still works with them, which is fine. Anyway, it went from like having personal contact with someone who is going to make an appointment to come to my house, where out of the blue, this new company that took over the old company just like called up my phone with a robocall where they said, we've made an appointment for you. We're coming to your house at this time, and you need to be home for these many hours because we'll show up when we want to, with no option to change it.
Now, here's the thing, too. God love them. I don't care who comes to the house or when. We're pretty flexible like that.
Can be, but our schedule is pretty erratic.
And not only that, we do a lot of filming here. We're filming the cooking show.
Yeah.
We do a lot of production.
Absolutely.
Here at the house. So I can't have people knocking on the door, getting Storm, the Road Comics Adventure Dog, all fired up, because once she starts barking, now you've ruined
whatever we're doing whatever
It is
production.
done.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And it's starting over again. So it is really horrible. And besides that, who are they to tell us when they're coming to the house?
So I guess that's my question for those of you watching now, or maybe in the future, if you wouldn't mind commenting. Like, would you prefer to tell a company when you're available and when it's convenient for you, or do you want the company to say, "We're coming, you better change your schedule and be here for us"? Because that didn't sit well with me. So not only did I get a robocall, not a person, but then there was no option for me because, again, I was busy doing something. I couldn't answer the phone, so I couldn't decline it. And then it called back a few days later to confirm it, which then I denied it. Then it said that I was going to get a call from a person, but I never did.
I can't tell you how happy he was about it.
I don't like a company going, "I want you to be at our beck and call, and then we're going to charge you for the privilege." So am I crazy? And answer, don't answer. But like, would you be okay with a company dictating to you what day and when they're coming over, and you're supposed to drop all your stuff to be available for them?
I just want you to know that anybody that didn't hear that dictating told them how you felt.
Oh, you know what? I'm completely unbiased. It's just a random question where you're entitled to whatever opinion you have, unless you think it's okay, in which case I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing, Bash. I'm off my meds.
Oh, Jeremiah wrote "Nope," N-O-P-E, nope, which you've seen that from me before.
Yep. Nope.
It's not okay.
No, it's not okay. And you were really upset. And
I mean, I didn't lose sleep over it, or anything like. But it just,
I didn't either.
I was. Oh, that brings us to our movie segment.
Well, I got good news about the movie segment.
Yeah.
It's not going to be me crying and shivering this week like it was the week before.
What?
From the movie, what was
Django Unchained?
Yeah, that movie screwed me up a little bit.
I thought what you meant was the last time we watched the movie, it was chilly outside, and so you were. I would love to tell you I'm kidding.
No,
So
you don't remember?
Yeah, I do. But the way
you even stopped it and went,
Are you okay, the Renee?
and I went, and I went,
You was
I went, well, I want to watch the rest of it, but no, I'm not. Come to find out, who knew how sensitive I was?
By the way, that's me raising my hand. I became aware of it in February 2025. Yeah.
How long did it take you to figure that out after we started talking?
1 minute, one phone call.
Yeah, you're still doing stuff.
Well, you know what? I'm really psychic like that. It's like, I sense the emotion in the Renee.
That's how you know when I go flip. I want something.
So Renee, when she said she didn't lose sleep over the fact that we get this robocall, she's not kidding. She can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Now, bear in mind, I may have had something to do with it. Because since February, I've been hypnotizing her ass off.
Literally.
I guess that's true. There's some truth in
that. I'm sorry. One of us is blushing.
I'm warm. It's the jacket. I got to take this stupid thing off. The holiday special. The podcast is not over. The holiday special is just about over. I can't take the heat. And can you see the sweat on my upper lip?
No, but I can't because.
You feel it?
Yeah. Take the jacket off.
You know what, Renee? You covers my spot.
I was waiting for you to finish your sentence because you were just about to get in pretty deep.
Hey, look, your folder.
I'm what?
Your little ringlet booklet.
Oh, my schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I have never slept good. I can go to sleep really well, sleep for a couple of hours, and then I'm up and I'm up for a couple of hours, and then I go back to sleep. So he goes, I think I can help you with that. I am a hypnotist, and he is. And so he sent me an audio. And mind you, if any of you have trouble going to sleep, send us an email at effing, FINGADORABLE at proton.me, and we will gladly send you the audio for sleeping. And I've been using that since then because it really helps me sleep well. But unfortunately, on movie nights, it's not playing out as well as we thought because most of the time I get 10 minutes into the movie and I hear, "Are you asleep?" And I go, "No." And I've been asleep for 10 or 15 minutes. So we watch a lot of movies twice. A couple of them 3 times. We watched The Freshman. That was really good. And I only slept through the last 15 minutes, but he told me how that one came out. So that worked really good. We're watching some kind of Western right now that's James Garner, and it's really good. Henry Morgan, a bunch of other people. We're about halfway through, and I don't know where Flip is because apparently he decided to change his shirt too. And he's also probably staying in the other room until his face clears up because he was pretty red and embarrassed. And that's because of the hypnotizing my ass off. That's only funny because he does weight loss audios as well, but I did not use those. I knew how I was going to lose weight. I saw you jump through the door. Why? I saw your shadow. Flip. See, this scares me too because you guys know he's been known to pop up with different sponsors and stuff, and I don't trust him to be gone for a second. Not for a second. So we'll just have to see what's happening with him. We never know. I hear dishes clanking. That can't be good. Flip.
Yes,
What are you doing? You better not show up with anything that remotely looks like that Christmas dish, because that will give it away. See,
Talking about our schedule?
huh?
Talking about our schedule?
No. What part of our schedule should we give away? The fundraiser in Wilmington.
You know, Renee, we don't have a sponsor.
See, tell me how well I know you. Did you hear what I was saying while you were gone?
Maybe. We don't have a sponsor for our podcast, but if we did, you know who'd be a good sponsor? Spicing It Up with Flip.
Yeah, but he's a cheap bastard, so it's hard to get any money out of him.
Well, no, he's not gonna pay money, but Spice It Up with the Flip, where you too can learn to make recipes straight from the YouTube channel Road Comics Adventures. Something delicious like this. This would be
Don't let that.
pork enchilada stew. It is savory, a little spicy, absolutely delicious. And you too can find out how to make this. It's actually going to be 2 different videos because I made from scratch homemade enchilada sauce and we had extra. And so with that, I made a pork tenderloin and I made enchilada pork stew. Road Comics Adventures YouTube channel. And I'm going to do my Andy Griffith. Mm. Good enchilada pork.
Now, in a half an hour, when you're done chewing that bite, you let me know how it worked. Did you heat it in the
I
microwave?
didn't have a chance because you were making fun of me.
So
want-
you're eating egg.
I wanted to heat it up, but you're like, definitely better not come in here with a sponsor.
Well, did you think after what we have been talking for 44 weeks, do you think I not know? I don't know exactly what you're up to.
Man, this is tender. Mm. Mm.
Here's what I think is funny is a lot of people want to know what our show is going to look like. And we're like, oh, we don't know. We don't know. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants. I am so excited about doing our show. I don't even know what to say about it.
That's fun. It's exciting.
It is exciting because for the last 4 or 5 years I did comedy. I never went in with my regular act anyway. I'd gotten so sick of, you go out to see a comic and you see them 2 or 3 times. And if they're doing the same act over and over and over, it's still good. But when you know the punchlines, it's the same. We've been doing comedy long enough, both of us. His show is all improv anyway. You guys can ask Christy right here. Christy was one of his volunteers on stage, and she was hypnotized. Of course, she's one of my friends. She was out of control.
You're out of camera.
I'm out of camera because I want to make sure that Bash gets to see those spots he's so fond of.
Bash, that was not a nice bash.
Tell him he's really sensitive. He's a good guy. He's going to think you screwed up. Really? You made you dinner and not me?
I would never serve this to you cold. We're both going to enjoy a nice warm meal in 15 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Did you get through our...
No, I haven't even started on our
Oh my
schedule.
God.
Okay, pause in Wilmington, Ohio, January 16th. You can go to our events page.
Tickets on sale now.
January 17th. Hey, another guy. Some of these bookers are some of the nicest people. We got Chris at the Roxy Theater in Minerva, Ohio.
Can't wait.
He's amazing. He is an amazing guy. The Station Theater, January 30th in Smyrna, Tennessee. And guess what? I found out there are some Wilmington people in Smyrna, Tennessee.
How cool is that?
I can't wait. I hope we run into them for sure. January 31st, we're going to be in Seneca, South Carolina. And I'm not sure we could talk about it yet.
Not yet. You know what we can talk about?
Oh,
Spicing up with Flip.
really? Are you going to do this?
Doesn't that look good? I mean, come on. That looks good. Go ahead. That's my last one.
Do you want people to look at your videos, Maya?
I've always wanted people to look at my... If I'm going to make them, I'd like people to watch them. And maybe even try out some of the recipes. And then let me know what they think.
Nanika, which is Nancy, my friend Nancy from
Right.
school, she watches your videos. And she's always got some helpful hints, too.
I really appreciate that from her. I do.
Yeah. Okay. Back to both of us now, if that's all right. February 1st, we're in Mobile, Alabama at the Crescent Theater.
That's a Sunday night, 6 o'clock, I think.
Yep, I think so. It is the Sunday before Super Bowl Sunday. So there isn't anything else going on except for this right here. It's all about him. March the 6th. Huh. That seems like a special day. Are we at some place?
I know that one.
We are at the Firehouse Cultural Center in Ruskin, Florida. We will be doing our show just like the Pause fundraiser in Wilmington is Flippin' Eye. Unless I mention it, it's usually just him.
For now, we're doing more and more road comedy shows.
And March 8th, you're in Fort Myers. And I just want to point out, Bash, if you're still here, March 6th is a Friday. March 8th is a Sunday. March 5th might be a Thursday. We'll have to check and see if maybe you're open. We might be open. Do you want to go and do Bash's room?
Honestly, I would love to do Bash's room.
Bash, look at March 5th and let me know what you think, because we would love to come in and do it, especially since apparently one of the comedy clubs in town. Do you mind if I am?
Are you going to rant?
Yeah.
Hey, are you all for a Renee rant?
Okay, here we go.
Well, it's Renee's rant corner.
Here's what's going on. Bash, God love him, is a sweetheart. He's been in comedy a very long time. He's a really nice guy, and he's tried not to piss anybody off, whether it's comic book or whoever. He comes in and he does the show that you ask him to do. That's a lot more than most of the guys. He's been working a long time and finally got a room where he books comics. And lo and behold, the big comedy club down the road, may I say their name?
Yes.
Side Splitters Comedy Club has a club that's only probably 3 times bigger than his down the road, and has told comics you can't work his room.
Is Side Splitters, is that the one in Tampa or near Tampa?
It's near Tampa.
Yeah.
It's one of their spinoff rooms. And you know, God love them. If another big comedy club opens up, I can see them not competing. But this is not a big room that Bash has.
Not only is it not a big room, that's first of all. Secondly, it's not like they're doing shows Friday and Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're doing shows
the second Thursday
once a month. They
Yeah.
do one show once a month. And it seats, what did he say?
60.
I think he said 80 if they're pushing it, I think. Jeremiah says it's the 6th. Bash said, okay, we'll check for March 5th. And Jeremiah said it's the 6th.
No, the 6th is a Friday, but we might do Bash's show on March 5th.
Okay. Well,
But yeah.
But in either case, I mean, the whole point being having to do with Side Splitters, and let's wrap this one up in a bow, is that you're right. If you have
just because you've got the biggest
room,
appendage.
no, but it's like it's like you're measuring your male appendage with someone else's pinky toe. You know, like we've got a big room and we're doing comedy 4 days a week. You're doing comedy in a small room 1 day a month. It's apples and oranges. Pinky toe.
Anyway, Bash, we'll never work Side Splitters because they probably wouldn't hire us, and
What?
And nobody's going to tell us where we work anyway.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't care. If someone said much like if a pest control company says you're going to beat your head. No, I don't.
How come the pest control company sounds just like I do?
I've got limited range.
Did you realize that the pest control company...
Only after I saw your head snap around.
Did it really?
Yeah, you're sitting there like you're ready to talk and you kind of go, you did a Don Knotts on me.
That's got to be attractive. March 12th through the 15th, you're doing shows in Arlington, Virginia, but I'm going.
You're going. I think.
I am going. Yeah. April 17th.
I'm so looking forward to that date.
The Ritz.
Yes. Winter Haven.
In Winter Haven, Florida.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
The Ritz Theater. It is beautiful. Then March 24th and 25th.
Wait, how did you go from April to March?
Oh, I'm
backwards.
sorry, April. I can't read.
I've got limited range. You're not looking at your book. Whatever. That's fine.
April 24th and 25th, we are going to be at Cosby's Comedy Club.
That would be Newport News, Virginia.
And one of my I've been doing comedy a long time. Lorraine is a dear friend. I love her and I love the club. And it's funny because she has both of our original pictures.
Yeah, going for me way back in the way back.
And they're hanging on the wall in her club. And we're going in to do the
Road Comics Adventures live.
Then April 17th, I said, but right after April 17th is another date you really like.
After April 17th?
Mm-hmm. Is April 18th.
Right.
And we're going to be right down the road in Arcadia, Florida.
Oh, I am looking forward to that.
At the historic Heard Opera House.
Don't get me wrong. If I stress that I'm really looking forward to one, that's not relative to. I'm looking more forward to it than this one. I'm looking forward to all of them, and I'm especially, and I mean this sincerely, really excited about and looking forward to doing the Road Comics Adventure Show.
Yeah,
a lot.
And not only that, there are some of the bookers that we get close to.
They're nice. They're communicative. They're supportive. They bend over backwards to keep in touch and also make the dates happen. It's a friend. By the way, for the friend, I haven't actually formally had the chance to say hi, and I'm not even sure I'm allowed to. But hi, friend.
That's what you have to look forward
to. I'm actually wildly excited about getting together and meeting you. This. In the most platonic way you could have, in a normal manly fashion.
You scared him away. He's never coming here now. He is like, oh, this is not what I thought it was.
No, in the most normal, likable, safe.
You can say normal all you want. It's too late to pull it off now.
In a safe environment. Go ahead, read the stupid papers.
Then we have May 2nd at the Aspirations Winery.
That's another one I'm looking forward to. And they've been really nice.
Really nice. And then we go to Labor Day weekend. Now, there's a big gap between May 2nd and May 20th. You know why? Because we're working our way out. We're going to be adding some dates because we're going to be leaving Clearwater.
Which is Florida, obviously.
And we're going to be heading to Labor Day. Let me just say, we will be out west.
Yes. Further west than New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Not quite as far west as California. Anywhere from the Mexican border on up to the Canadian border in that sliver of the country.
Uh-huh. I see me sleeping a lot more in the car with you on this next trip than I did the other trip. When we were all new and fresh and all of that. Now,
that's
think.
When you're sleeping, I'm going to take some the sugar cubes and just pop them in your mouth.
Well, that's mean.
Well, like your comment wasn't a little bit mean.
There's not anybody on here that doesn't disagree with me and goes,
Flip, the bloom is off the rose. I've had enough.
Oh no, I haven't had nearly enough. You're not unloading me like this. No. Maybe you haven't heard what my son said. After 90 days, this turned into a permanent adoption.
No, that's not true. He said there was a minimum 90-day wait period. He didn't say at 90 days the wait period's over.
Well, I don't think you want to call him and tell him you're bringing his mother home.
Well, I've got his number. I could do it if I wanted.
I know.
I mean, I don't want to. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying I could. So, getting back to Movie Corner. Are those all
what
that
was
is?
the Western?
What?
What was the?
Oh, so
I couldn't remember the name of it.
typically with Renee, again, when she could fall asleep on, especially a movie, mid-sentence, where a guy goes, "How dare you?" And then just the next word, she's like, although she doesn't snore and her mouth's not open, but that's to demonstrate someone's
Oh,
sleeping.
please. I know my mouth's hanging open because I wake up and my mouth feels like a desert. But that was really sweet for you trying to cover in front of the 8 people that watch
Yeah.
our video.
So we watched, I mean, this is a couple weeks ago, we watched Django Unchained, and it really emotionally impacted her. And I get why. It was kind of, there was parts of the movie that were like, it's a little tough to watch. But then
2 dogs eat a guy.
well, that's one of those scenes I'm talking about. Man, I was giving sort of a general overview, and you wanted to get specific. So then we watched an older movie, not old, but we watched Casablanca. Did we discuss that?
Oh, we did watch Casablanca. I had never seen it, actually.
That's with Humphrey Bogart and
Lauren Bacall.
no, it's not Lauren Bacall. It's that woman you hear so much about who's very exotic in the day. Not Olivia de Havilland. She was in.
Get your phone.
I'm going to have to. Olivia de Havilland was in Robin Hood with Errol Flynn. You've heard of Robin Hood?
Yeah.
And you've heard of Errol Flynn?
Yeah.
Well, she was in that movie with him.
Yeah. Now find out who was in
Oh,
Casablanca.
do you know who else was that movie with Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland?
Mm-mm.
Basil Rathbone.
You can remember Basil Rathbone, and you don't know.
What am I looking at? Oh, Casablanca. Hang on.
Well, they're certainly learning who the brains of the operation is around here.
Don't start. Casablanca. Ingrid Bergman.
That's what I said.
You said, oh, you fibber. Who did you say? It wasn't Ingrid Bergman. If you're watching, who did she just say? And it wasn't Ingrid Bergman. I'm not kidding. Actually, a little help.
Oh, look, we got Jimmy Leonard on.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh, and look, my buddy Gravy Williams. How you doing? Oh, Gravy, it's good to see you.
Gravy, did you know we're going to be doing some Ohio shows? We'd love to see you. What? I really mean it.
I know, but you keep talking to all my guy friends like this, and they're gonna think you're.
It doesn't even matter because after my 5th divorce, I've sworn off all relationships. Everyone's safe.
and after living with you for a few months,
Everyone's safe.
And everybody's safe.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell them.
Everyone's safe.
Let me tell you what this man is.
Oh,
like.
and Jeremiah, Google can answer that. I actually, when I go for movie trivia, I go to IMDb. But yes, Google it. Who did you say? Lauren Bacall. You said Lauren Bacall.
Oh, Lauren Bacall. Yeah.
Ingrid Bergman. They're different. Lauren Bacall.
Same thing to
You No.
Oh, one of them's actually really Swedish.
Maybe. I think is Ingrid Bergman?
I believe so.
Well, she's European, whatever it is.
Same thing.
It's a small
They're all
area.
Swedish.
It's a small area.
We don't know why you always speak Swedish, but you do.
So we watched a movie called The Freshman, which was with Marlon Brando, Matthew Broderick, and Bruno Kirby. Oh, and Penelope Ann Miller, I believe.
Yes.
And so Renee,
Well, we covered that one. I watched 83%
she fell asleep.
at the end.
No, well, in the first half of the movie. And so we turned it off, and I think we caught it the second day. And then she fell asleep at the end of the movie. So whereas I watched 100% of the movie, Renee caught 83.7% of that movie.
And you told me how it ended.
Yeah. So again, spoiler alert, you don't have to watch the rest. Then yesterday.
Yeah, the Western.
Yeah. So she's like, I'm a little bit tired. Just put something on. And then I thought, well, I'll put on something that's sort of older and sort of campy and fun and sort of fun to follow. And so I put on a movie called Support Your Local Sheriff with I love doing this with James Garner, Bruce Dern, and one of my all-time favorites, Walter Brennan, who a lot of you probably have never heard of any of these people, but Walter Brennan was just kind of a crotchety, gravelly sounding, wonderful voice. And he played in a fair amount of Westerns, and he's, for me, a beloved character.
And he was on The Real McCoys.
He was on The Real McCoys, which is what I had originally known him from.
But night before last, we also watched movies that I didn't even.
Oh, you missed all kinds of movies.
Yeah, I wasn't even.
Right. The reason actually I mentioned Robin Hood with Errol Flynn, that's one of the movies that you missed.
Really?
Yeah, really, truly.
Yeah. And you watched Elves, didn't you?
Well, it's the Christmas time, so I watched the Charlie Brown Christmas special from 1965.
But in my defense.
Oh, wait, I'd like to do my impression of Renee waking up during a movie.
Don't
Right?
do that.
This is Renee during a movie after deep sleep for any length of time. And that could go anywhere from 1 to 10 minutes. And then the next day, she's like, Flip, I dreamt you were watching the Charlie Brown Christmas special. And I go, no, I was. Oh, did I watch it too? Well, you looked around the room. Did I say anything? No, you never do.
But let's also mention that I had been feeling bad all day that day.
Okay, that would explain that day.
And he said to me, because my ears were clogged up, I had a sore throat.
Oh, that's right. I drugged her. Bash, that was one of the days where she was on her meds because I gave her a Benadryl.
He did, and he gave me a Benadryl, and we took it. I took it at 8. I think it was 8:10, and by 8:15,
Out like a light. Yeah. By 8:15, she looked like she had just entered the boxing ring with 19-year-old Mike Tyson. Oh, look, she's out in the first round.
Except I do remember sitting up, and I thought we had a conversation.
No. But so she's missed because Renee, and I'm speaking for you, and correct me if I'm wrong. She's not madly in love with Christmas movies. Like some she likes, some she doesn't like, but it's not her favorite genre.
Let me just get this out of the way. So I'm not afraid to admit this. I'm not a Christmas person. I'm not a holiday person. I don't love them. I don't enjoy them.
So, but I'm not overly festive anymore. At one point in my life it was, but I do like Christmas movies, and we're discussing, I think there's an online poll, best Christmas movie ever. And for me,
Right.
I think it would be the 1930 or 40 something, whatever it is, original Miracle on 34th Street, which I love. However, it was remade in the 80s or 90s, and it is like, I'm trying to come up with the word that I can use that's podcast friendly.
Sucks.
Sucks is the nicest thing you could say.
Yeah. You didn't love it.
No, I absolutely hated it, and the people who made it should be ashamed of themselves. Gravy Williams, I'm in Tampa, too cold in Cincinnati.
Well, I can tell you it's a lot warmer in Tampa than it is in Louisiana.
No, it isn't. It's more than this mid-70s.
Yeah.
I got some
So-
enchilada pork stuck in my teeth.
Well, I don't. You know why?
Why?
Because
I didn't want you to eat cold food. I want to make you a nice warm.
I know. You're always
plate
kidding
of-
me
oh
about
my God.
making me wonderful. food.
So here's the thing. I wanted to do a pretend sponsor because we don't have a sponsor for the show. I decided to do Spicing Up with the Flip because I thought it'd be a real fun thing to wear my signature towel around my neck. I thought it would look wildly stupid to come in with one chunk of pork as the food demo. So I had to put enough pork in there where I could show it on the plate. And I thought, well, I don't want it to go bad because it's on
pork
time. So I ate
You
it.
dipped down and got the one piece.
Dipped down to, yeah.
Oh my God, we have so much fun. You guys, I don't know if people understand or not, but it was funny because I got to talk to my friend Beth today. Or
Today,
the other
day
day
or two ago, yeah.
Yeah. Beth is from the Firehouse
Right.
Cultural Center.
In Ruskin, Florida. We're going there March 6th.
Wow.
March 6th at the Firehouse in
Yeah,
Ruskin.
and I've been talking about the Firehouse to him since we started talking 44 weeks ago. And actually, we'll probably be closer to seeing Gravy in Florida than we will in Ohio.
Well, Gravy, are you going to be in Florida in a couple months?
Well, I would think it might be March.
Well, that's a couple months. Like my math is correct.
I know.
I'm just he's in Florida now. Who's to say where he's going to be in a couple months from now?
Okay.
Right. I want to meet Gravy. I want to meet your friend. I want to meet.
He thinks the rest of you suck.
I know. I want to meet Jimmy Leonard. I was thrilled that I met Christy and Rob.
I know. I'm just giving you crap because
I was thrilled that
maybe
Tim
my blood sugar's a little low because I haven't had dinner.
I was thrilled to meet Tim Custis. I'm looking forward to meeting. Are you ready for this? Murky. I'm looking forward to it.
I know. We love you, Becky.
I can't wait to meet your cousin Tina, even though she thinks I'm an asshole. Or she thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah, because
by the way, Tina, that was rude.
Is she on?
I don't know.
Because usually my Aunt Jean and my cousin Tina and some of Tina's kids watch the podcast. And earlier today, I got a message from Tina that was weird because she goes, "Are you guys in Florida?" And I'm like, she knows I'm not in Florida.
Followed by like a post
news article
that said, what, naked man found causing trouble in Bed Bath and Beyond?
No, in Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
and she posted that, and then she thought that was hysterical. So I'm showing him. I'm laughing too hard to speak because tell me you wouldn't think that.
What?
I mean, wouldn't people think some crazy guys in Hobby Lobby? Who would you think? I'd pick you right out of it.
Well, yeah. But as soon as you say naked, that throws me out of the box, so to speak. Because as it turns out, I'm a little modest.
You are.
I'm a little modest.
Yeah.
So the naked thing really,
but
if you ever hear of someone being naked, then it's not me or something very terribly bad went wrong.
You're on my meds.
I'm on your, because I'm not a naked sort. I'm just throwing that out there. We'll be back in just a moment, but first, this word from our non-sponsor. Hey, do you enjoy cooking?
If you say it one more time, I'm going to choke you myself. I really am going to choke you. I'm going to take that little red towel and squeeze your little neck.
My face is hot.
So here's what I want to tell you, a little road story. See, people read about a crazy man in a store someplace and they think about you.
Fair enough.
Because you've been the crazy man in the store. I mean, my God, we go into Costco and they go, "Oh, go on." You know.
I've been told there's a chance I am on some security footage.
Go figure.
Yeah, whatever.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, if you go to our YouTube channel, you can see excerpts of it. But here's a little story, too, about how you get labeled for that. I am known in the comedy world, and if any of our comics are still here, they can back me up, as not being a warm and sensitive type. I'm kind of a hard ass.
I have not known you to be that person most of the time.
Right. But I worked really hard to keep that reputation.
Yeah.
So that I didn't get pushed around a lot. So many, many years ago, there was a comedy club in Jacksonville, Florida.
Can you say the name or no?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Where the headliner was a female. that went to get paid, and they said, "Oh, we don't pay you till tomorrow morning when you check out. Your check will be ready at the checkout desk." And she said, "Hey, I'm traveling with someone in my family. They're really sick. I'm going to leave tonight." And he goes, "Well, I don't care. We can't pay you till tomorrow morning. That's when the accountant writes the check." And she said, "Look," because apparently she talked a lot like me.
Every woman is from the South somehow.
And she was. She said, "Hey, my family is sick, and I got a gun upstairs that says you're either going to pay me or I'm going to come back down here and I'm going to take what is
Wow.
equal to my pay."
Although understandable, really bold move.
Well, really bold move, because what she didn't know was there was a SWAT tournament for SWAT departments from all over the state of Florida staying in that hotel.
Ooh.
And they had overheard the gun threat, and one of the departments arrested her.
'Cause they don't take that lightly.
No.
Yeah.
So the rumor that went out through the comedy rumor mill was a female headliner in Jacksonville was working and threatened the club owner with a gun when he didn't pay her. And people go, Renee Bray. And this was back before cell phones. So I get home because I had been out on the road. And the kids go, "Why does everybody think you're in jail?" And I go, "What are you talking about?" Because I hadn't heard. I'd been on the road.
Sure.
I checked my answering machine, and I have been labeled as the one that got arrested in Jacksonville.
Boy, have some other woman pretend to be Renee Bray and actually get arrested for brandishing a weapon, and you're labeled for life.
I know. But it was very funny, and you're labeled. But now my whole family at least knows when somebody's running around in a store, if they're naked and then you.
You know what? I may
just
jump.
leave it.
I may jump in a Christmas box. I may have interesting conversation. I may have interesting conversation with Santa
I
people.
told you to let it go. You don't listen. Remember, put the guitar down and just go.
I may try to over-explain to the people at UPS store.
Like now.
But I don't get naked. I mean, I did a show, a private show for a group of CEOs in Washington, D.C. I didn't want to do the show, but I took it, and they turned out to be every bit of the sort of condescending, unfriendly, dare I say, horrible people that I expected them to be.
And when we do corporate or private things, not your company, Jimmy Leonard, I did his corporate party for him. They were wildly
corporate
funny.
parties are fine, and I've done a bunch of them for
well,
small companies to all the way up to Fortune 500 companies.
Some of them aren't so easy to do because the people are afraid to laugh.
Well, this wasn't a company. This was a get-together of CEOs of a lot of different companies.
Only CEOs.
And not of any one company, of multiple companies, only CEOs, about 100, 150 people, something like that. Could not have been less likable, less friendly. It couldn't have been more condescending. Just people that dislike's not strong enough.
Just go for
and
that.
despise doesn't quite get it because it's not strong enough. Are we in pork time? So at the end of the show, these multi-millionaires, everyone in the group was, they go like, "Oh, we don't have your check." I didn't get paid. And then when I went to check out of the hotel, they're like, I kid you not, "Oh, their credit card was declined, so you have to cover the hotel, including the $100 a night valet parking." But even I wasn't stupid enough to go back there and go, "I got a whip, and so I don't actually have one." But
well, her husband was very sick.
I get it. But there's no way she could know there was a SWAT. There was multiple SWAT teams there.
Oh, there were hundreds of SWAT guys there.
But
busted into her hotel room. She told me the story about it. She
Yeah,
said,
I mean,
"But
as angry as you might be and as justified as you are, probably that'd be the last threat
did
you
you
want
ever
to
get
make.
your
not to-
money?"
Eventually.
Yeah.
But I kid you not, CEOs, multimillionaires, didn't have my check. Their credit card was declined.
Oh yeah. That's the hard. This is why I retired when I did, because I didn't like the business end of
The
comedy.
business of the business of comedy sucks. The performance of comedy is amazing.
I miss performing. I miss the people. I miss all the people.
Yeah. You're gonna do the people and the steeple and the, you know that one? There's
Of course I do. I'm from the Midwest.
All right.
Actually, by the way, Gravy mentioned Cincinnati. Do you want to tell him where that's located?
Cincinnati is the southern part of the state, just south of Wilmington, which is the northern part of the state when you use Cincinnati as the center point.
And do you know why you have to explain that?
Because you won't.
No, because remember when you said I was from the northern part?
Yeah, you were the north of Cincinnati.
No, that's not what you said. You go, you're from the
You're
north
such
Ohio.
a, sometimes you're a nitpicker.
Yeah. But I didn't love the business part of it, but now it's a lot easier for me to represent his interests than it is representing my own. I don't mind bragging about his skills.
And
It
she lets me brag about her skills, so it's a real. Oh, it's like Throw Mama from the Train. That's a movie.
Did we watch it?
No.
Okay. Not yet.
I think there's two people that have a problem, and I don't even know if I'm making this up or not. That the two people have a problem with someone that they want offed, but they can't do it themselves, so they do a crisscross, where someone offs, the other person.
That's on Law and Order quite frequently too.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah. Two wives who are pissed off at their husbands, and they get the other woman to kill their husband.
Right. I just said offed because I thought that sounded nicer.
I don't care.
Fair enough.
I would do a motion right now to show you how much I didn't care, but YouTube might care about the motion.
Well, they might. Oh, let's see. We've been on for an hour 22, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can. Not that I'm hungry or anything.
Well, I can make you something warm and delicious. By the way, Adam, if you're still there, if you ever have any suggestions, because I make stuff up, I don't measure anything. I'm winging it.
Are we talking about the cooking show again?
Yeah, well, just one last time. So you know what? Like any helpful hints that you ever want to do. If you never want to do, that's fine. I still want to meet you, shake your hand, and say hi. I've heard nothing but great things. So it's passing it up with the flip.
Yeah,
I really liked getting the 5,500 views on the meatloaf. I want to build those numbers back up.
I can see that you do, and quite honestly, I don't even want to watch the damn videos anymore because I'm like, it was spicing it up with Flip. Now, here's what's funny, and I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. We're going to say goodbye in a minute.
I'm sweating.
Well, not only were you sweating, your face was the color of this.
Was it?
Yeah, you were really embarrassed when you said, "What, hypnotizing my ass off."
That was an accident.
And
Poor choice of words.
That was pretty funny, actually, because
see, I'd been hypnotizing Renee, and then she also has dropped a bunch of weight, i.e., ergo, hypnotizing her ass off.
Yeah.
But she drops like a rock. As she is as prolific as any person I've ever worked with doing hypnosis. She does an amazing job. That's true.
And
I appreciate it.
And
I look forward to doing it again.
Okay. So anyway, here's what he won't tell you. Flip and I will get this a little behind the scenes kind of stuff. Flip and I will say goodnight. We'll shut everything down. Apparently, I'm going to get some food to eat. And I'll go, oh my God, that was so much fun. And he'll go, do you think it was okay? I don't know.
As sort of a behind the scenes look, and by the way, Jimmy Leonard says, Merry Christmas to y'all, and right back to you as well. Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you guys.
I have never, ever, ever gotten off stage and thought to myself, nailed it. Like ever. I get off stage and I'm like, God, I hope it didn't suck as
Well,
much as
you
it
know
did in my
what?
head.
You know who behaves like that?
You.
Really good comics. No, I've never heard any of the really good comics get off stage and go, oh man, I killed it. If they're doing that, they're the comics that are not the great ones and not the good ones.
Well, and I know that you've also questioned every show you've ever done.
Everyone.
And every podcast we've ever done. I don't know if y'all enjoy this or not, or if it's like a pity viewing. But like every time
it was denied.
Every time we turn the cameras off, like Renee go, that was fun. I'm like, I hope it didn't suck. I don't know. And then we'll replay some of it, and didn't that seem fun?
We edit it the next day to put it back up on YouTube. It'll go on YouTube tonight.
And Spotify and iHeart and Amazon.
But
and Apple.
He'll edit it tomorrow. So he plays 1 or 2 segments over and over and over. Editing is very tedious.
It's
and you do
tedious.
all of that.
I don't know why, but I enjoy the tedium.
And he's really good at doing that stuff. And I appreciate that he does it because I absolutely hate it. But I'll sit across from him on the couch and I'm dying laughing at some of the stuff he says. And I'm like, you didn't realize how funny that was?
So we hope it's not our imagination. We hope it's not our delusion. So we hope that whether it's this one time, part of one time, every week, somewhere in between, we hope that y'all enjoy the podcast. Because I never know.
Well, and you know what? It would be really good if we sat down and said, "Hey, we prepared for this." Really, would anybody believe that?
Pretty clear that we don't prepare anything.
We don't prepare anything.
From Steve Eric, if there are 200 people laughing, the only person a comic sees is the one person with their arms crossed. Dude, I know you know how true that is. From experience, I know you know how true that is. It is a laser focused thing that comics have. They don't do it on purpose. They can't help themselves. A room full of people laughing. And then anyone from the front row to the back row, there's one person like this, that is the only person you know about. This guy. I don't know how. I don't know why. But that's the only person.
If you're a good comic. The funny thing is,
Steve, you could not be more right. And I know you know that.
And Steve's been doing comic as long as you have.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, I know you know it from experience.
I'm the baby.
You are. You're like, you just got started recently, so to speak.
Yeah.
Kind of.
35 years it took him to call me. Anyway, the guys that aren't very good will notice the one guy laughing and not the 199 with their arms crossed.
Yeah. So, and I mean this from the heart, and this will be one of the final things I'll say.
Not if your life depended on it.
I hope, not Renee, but for myself, I hope I didn't suck. I hope I hope we didn't suck.
You don't suck. You're very funny. You knocked me off the rails a couple of times. I beg him before we come on. I'm like, please don't make me laugh.
Just stop. Anyway, any other housekeeping? We
are going to be printing our schedule. Well, you guys are having Christmas and everything. Actually, Flip and I are pretty much working, and we're okay with that.
We're going to work, and then when it's time for a Christmas movie, Renee will get a nap, and then I'll tell her what she missed. And we'll be.
That's kind of how we do it.
Yeah.
But we are going to be putting out a schedule. You can always go to fliporley.com. It's ORLEY.
Because I've got my tour schedule for my shows and our tour schedule for our shows on the website.
And we have a lot more to put in the calendar. We don't put them in the calendar until we have all of the advertising and everything ready to go. So we're going to be working on that, and we're getting ready to head to Nebraska. Nebraska is going to be a huge deal. We're excited about the World Theater, but we're actually really excited because we get to do what both of us have wanted to do for a very long time.
It'll be a
Even
great
before we met.
a great show in an amazing venue. Also, additionally, starting to work on this documentary that we've been both very excited about doing. Renee, much longer than me. I'm sort of new to this production idea, but equally as excited about it.
And it's something that it's a subject that interests both of us.
True that.
So also, please, anytime you guys want to get in touch with us, you can get in touch with us through Facebook. You can write on our pages, or effing adorable at proton.me.
Yeah, that's our email. We're actually easy to get a hold of. Not that any of you have, but for people who may watch, if you send me a Facebook private message or an Instagram private message or any other social media private
He ain't
message,
answering it.
I don't read them. I'll get to it about once every month or two. I don't like private messaging on social media. So she does, I don't. But again, effing adorable at proton.me is easy to get hold of us.
And if you get a hold of me because you want him, I'm happy to send it over to him.
So with that said, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeart, YouTube. Our podcast can be seen all over the place. And then we're on all the other social medias, TikTok, Tickety Talk Talk, X, Facebook, Instagram. Look us up.
Under Flip Orley.
And Road Comics Adventures. 2 separate pages, 2 fun, friendly dumpster fire people.
Yeah, we actually we keep getting more and more blurred.
Oh, yeah. Now I understand what you mean. Yep. So y'all have been amazing. Thank you.
And apparently he has to go to the bathroom.
No, I wanted to cook you dinner.
Isn't that sweet?
Oh my God. Now, just a spider, I'm gonna pee first.
See, I knew.
No, I'm gonna force it out. I'm gonna make it happen. I can't promise what kind of production is going to be involved. For all I know, it could be a dry hole. We don't know. We're gonna. This is a line of subject matter I'd like to go ahead and move on from.
This is where I like just looking at you, because the less I talk, you can't stop. You can't. You really can't.
I can't.
This is why.
Do you see my face?
Trouble.
I can feel my face. Like Red Adair would have trouble getting this fire out right now. Is it more? Is it Red?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're Red.
Do you know who Red Adair is?
I have no idea.
He's a very famous like well fire putter outer.
God. He's what?
He's a Red Adair. Can anybody help me out here? I know he has to do with firefighting. I think he does well fires, like oil well fires.
Oh, well, I thought you were saying wild.
No, well, I think. Now I'm gonna have to look it up before I cook and pee. I'm gonna have to check out Red Adair. Anyway, y'all been great. We really do appreciate it.
We do. I am so lucky that I come from a town, where we stick close together. I'm grateful for the comedy community I have. My very special friend, Steve Eric, who's fighting a battle with cancer right now. Steve, we love you. We pray for you. And a lot of my friends who have gotten to know you from us talking about you ask me about you all the time. And when we get to Florida in March, we will be seeing you, my friend, because you have not made it until you get to spend some time with this one. He actually will make you feel the most normal you've ever felt.
Wait, is that a compliment?
To Steve.
Oh, so I'm reading the room correctly.
Yeah,
Okay.
if people, Steve, if you think you're crazy, hmm, I'm going to introduce you to a little crazy Craig. Little Craig Craig. Steve Erickson, one I told you about that when I was working and I
Yeah.
got booked at the Dollhouse.
Yeah, no, I know.
And he was like, is it okay if I go with you? Yeah.
I have had friends over the years who have been strip club aficionados. I have not been one of them, but I've had friends. Beth Bash from Tampa, TY Renee. Oh, thank you. The TYs, thank you. And Flip, great show. Until the next time, stay funny and fix the wall. I'll be in touch. Good night. Well, you know what? That's a great way to end the show. Other than to say, Bash, I'm not fixing the wall. Now it's going to be like an homage to your comment.
No, which means he'll go, oh, we can't forget the wheel of excuses.
Well, that's exactly it.
And how fitting. It's the wheel of excuses, black and white. We don't.
Unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we almost out? You want to do that? We're out?
I want to eat whatever it'll take to get my dinner.
What is it going to take? We're out,
bitches.
All right, we're gonna do.
Love you all.
I don't know where's the stoppy thing. I'm gonna stop this thing here. Let's see.
Where's the stoppy thing?
Oh, finish.